comes to boxing or kickboxing, it's not about winning your opponent, but winning the battle against yourself. All 5 of the Han family siblings are champions of both sports. To become the world's best by winning the gold at the Olympics, these 5 siblings continue to train every day. It's a great challenge for the whole family to go from America's best to world best, and we take a look at their amazing fight. El Paso stands across the border from Mexico. Breathing in the morning air, Jennifer and Abraham have started their day. The training isn't difficult for the two who have been training from an early age.
I would say the most difficult thing in practice is training every day. It's easy to want to be lazy and not do what you got to do to be the best, but then you won't achieve it. So the most difficult part is training every day.
Jennifer is the oldest of the Han siblings. She is a 6-time US national boxing champion in the featherweight division. She is now a professional athlete and a star boxer and kickboxer in the US.
And she held on a little too long.
Oh, nice spinning back fist from Han.
Chuck Norris, who organized the actual competition, was there watching the fights. And he came back, made his way to find me, and gave me a pep talk about how I'm one of the most outstanding female kickboxers and not to give up, and that he was very proud of me and he's making the sport very exciting.
Jennifer is here to pick up her sister, Stephanie. Stephanie is an outstanding student who won a full scholarship from the University of Texas, El Paso. Jennifer has high expectations for her sister, who excels in both school and athletics, the Type A student who is good at everything she does.
He shows me, like he comes up to me, like in his car, but I'm in the swing so I can't see him, you know?
After school, the Han family automatically gather here at the gym. Stephanie is in hard training to win the gold at the 2012 London Olympics. She has the best physical conditions and concentration for a boxer.
You have to breathe out. If you don't breathe out, and let's say you get hit when you're attacking, and you're breathing in, you'll be knocked out. Guaranteed, you'll be knocked out. If you're breathing out, you can control your body better because you're breathing well. And as you're exhaling, you're making your body tight, and you can take a punch, anything that's coming.
To improve her punches, the training is done like a real fight. This is an advantage and privilege that only the Han family has.
I don't think normal coaches sacrifice their actual body and train with their boxers. You know, a lot of coaches are more older and they do the mitts or they practice techniques with the fellow boxers. I think more intimate because we're not only not just training together, but we're family and we want to push each other to improve.
The Han family siblings have been learning various martial arts from as early as 3 years old. Their sturdy foundation and knowledge of the basics shine in every competition, earning the family much attention.
Very driven, very motivated, and you know, I'm sure we'll see Abby as a world champion, and probably Stephanie in the Olympics, and you know, Jennifer, Izzy, Heather are all going to do really well. It's a very bright future.
When we first started competing, my brothers, my sisters, and I started off in Taekwondo and karate and Kung Fu tournaments. A lot of the trophies that are on the walls, a lot of these medals right here are medals from Taekwondo tournaments. Some from boxing, some from kickboxing, but mainly from Taekwondo tournaments. The belts right here in this area are mainly boxing titles. These belts on the wall are kickboxing titles. We probably have over close to 1,000 awards altogether. We've competed in martial art tournaments, kickboxing tournaments, boxing championships, wrestling championships. So I would estimate close to 1,000.
Four in the afternoon.
Go! 20 times snap kick. Key up when you're done. Side, side. Go! Right there, Aliyah. Toe touch. Get over here. Touch the floor. Easy go, move!
Okay, stay front.
The 5 siblings participate as coaches for martial arts classes for children and adults. Thanks to their reputation, people line up to learn from the famous family.
This is a good beginning because those that, I guess, keep with it can become, you know, future stars like me, AB, Izzy, Stephanie, and Heather. But it's perseverance and discipline and not giving up,
Just like the ladies all the way!
After the children's class is over, students of the adult classes are close to professional. The 4 hours of classes become a part of training for the Han siblings.
Yeah, we have long days, but you don't think it's difficult when you do it every day, and then you don't think it's much of a sacrifice after you've been doing it most of your life.
The youngest, Heather, who just entered college this year, is busy studying in her spare time. When she's not in the ring, Heather is a regular 19-year-old who attends school.
I like doing it here because I can concentrate. I don't get distracted. I don't watch TV. Just I focus on my homework. No, and I can finish. So it gives me a lot of time.
Heather goes to her twin sister Stephanie when she needs help with schoolwork. The 2 sisters support and help each other in everything they do, academics and athletics.
You get it? Yes or no? 2, 1, -1. Training's the hardest. Yeah, training's the hardest. School comes natural to me. I like school. I like studying. But training is hard because you have to push yourself every day. And if you miss one practice, you can't just develop everything overnight. It takes a lot of practice, a lot of time, a lot of effort to get where if you want to be good, to get anywhere. And in school, I like studying. I enjoy studying. But school, just a lot of motivation and self-determination.
Hey, kickboxing number 3, go.
Stephanie is done with her teaching and starts her running before training. To keep her physical strength intact, she runs every night.
I'm gonna start running so I could cut the weight.
Stephanie does 12 laps around the 10,000 square foot space every day.
Usually I run 3 miles, but today, since I'm like weak because I don't eat or drink as much as I should be, because I took, shorten my portions of meals and intake and stuff, I only ran 2 miles today. Yeah, it's part of the sport, and cutting weight is part of the sport. It's not the fun part, definitely not the fun part, but you have to sacrifice and do what you love, so.
After a short break, the siblings start their individual training. It's 2 hours, but the intensity is just as high as a real fight in the ring.
It protects your wrist when you're hitting, because sometimes if you hit wrong, you'll break your wrist or you'll get what we call boxer's fracture. And if you have your hands wrapped, you're good to go.
Stephanie has a helmet on today because she's sparring with a male partner. When it comes to winning, one can only rely on talent and skill.
I'm ready. I train hard. Like today I only did a couple rounds, but yeah, like usually I always, like normal is 8 rounds, and I train hard, I run, I spar, I hit the bag, I do techniques, so physically I'm ready, and mentally I've competed so long, you know, been in competitions all my life, and I know what it takes to win. Just keep pushing it.
The siblings are able to endure the hard training from early morning to night because of their one goal.
얼마나 피곤하겠어요. 지금 하루 종일 공부하고 하루 종일 또 운동하고 또 하루 종일 연습하고 그러고 나서 이제 이 시합에 나가서 연습하니까는 그러니까 큰 꿈을 위하고 큰 희망을 위해서는 그만치 노력을 하고 그만치 이제 수련을 해야죠.
Israel gets hit in the face and his nose is bleeding, but that doesn't stop him from training. He had one major surgery on his hip 2 years ago, but his passion for martial arts helped him overcome the difficulties.
It was horrible every day until I got the hip replacement. When I got the hip replacement, they cut the bone that was messed up, the hip bone. They cut it down and then put, since my legs kind of deteriorated, they had to shove in a titanium leg bone in the leg and then put a ceramic glass as a new hip.
The family spends over 12 hours at the gym every day. It's their own dream factory.
When I walk into the dojang represents for me where our dreams started, It's our foundation for our success. We started off with martial arts training. From martial arts training, we went on to competition. From competition, we went on to college degree, professional boxing, professional kickboxing. Our dojang is definitely more than just a way of life. It is our life.
Late at night, Jennifer works hard to prepare for her coaching test. She currently has a Level 3 National Boxing Coach license, and she's working to achieve a Level 4 license. She received the title as coach after countless competitions and while teaching her younger brothers and sisters. This is a new challenge for Jennifer. She was recently elected as the youngest junior Olympic chair by USA Boxing.
My #1 goal is to coach my sister at the Olympics. I like to coach my brother at the Olympics too, but I'd probably be just one of the personal coaches because for the most part they're going to have a male head coach and a male assistant coach. But as for the female women's Olympic team, I don't know if they're going to both be female coaches, the head and the assistant, but I know one of them will be. So that's my #1 goal.
The 5 siblings are out together on the weekend. They're visiting a farm about an hour away from their house. This farm is run by a Taekwondo student of their father's. It is their first time visiting since they were little children.
You can eat them.
Do you eat them? We don't. You're friendly with the animals, aren't you?
Yes.
They're 2 times taller than they were on their first visit, but the farm takes them back to their childhood. Being able to relax and enjoy their freedom makes everyone happy. Getting all the siblings together to go out and have fun is a rare event that they get to do less than once a year. Their smiles never leave their faces.
Oh yeah, ready?
Hurry up, because I'm scared.
You have a camera?
The oldest Jennifer is also enjoying herself with her younger siblings, reliving her childhood memories.
Sorry, Ricky. Oh, that's awesome. He's nice, or she's nice.
I used to practice with Master Han for about 15 years. I started practicing when the kids were 4, 5, 6 years old. One of the greatest martial arts instructors I've ever seen. I've seen the kids grow up from white belts all the way to where they're at now, world champions, and they're just outstanding. And that's a good reflection on Master Han and his teacher, Grandmaster Myung.
Nah.
Jennifer is grocery shopping with her father. They've decided to make bulgogi and kimchi stew to cheer on the rest of the family prior to the upcoming fights. Jennifer easily shops for Korean side dishes. Jennifer and her younger siblings are all huge fans of Korean food.
한국 음식은 저기 잘 먹어요. 다 잘 먹어요. 근데 뭐 비빔밥 그다음에
Is that what it's called? Did you go bokkeum? Spicy pork? Oh yeah, it's good.
Israel volunteers to help Jennifer. They say it's often the two of them that prepares meals. Israel, who loves cooking most after martial arts, dreams of becoming a chef one day after he retires.
Life of a fighter. You have to make weights. Here is his contract for between my dad, AB, and I'm like the witness, the person tying it all together. So he has to work hard even after he becomes a world champion. Then he'll continue to train hard, 8 hours a day. He'll help Stephanie boxing at least 1 hour training together. Heather, she didn't really want anything in return, but she had gotten injured and she dislocated her sternum and her collarbone really badly, and then she kind of got discouraged, and my dad had her sign a contract. When she got discouraged, she wasn't motivated to practice because she didn't feel like she could come back to training again, and then she didn't eat with the family. She's kind of going through like a depression. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you today for
They can't fight for each other in the ring, but they understand each other more than anyone. Thanks to their supportive family, the siblings can overcome all situations that come their way.
Patience while he teaches class. And I say these things in the name of His Son, Jesus Christ, amen.
Amen.
I don't like to watch them fight. And if they do get hurt, well, I like the hospital that I work at. Everyone in the emergency room there knows my children.
She cheers on their great challenges, but their mother always feels their pain even worse than they do.
Then your preparation, then make us strong, then not make us sick, good sleep.
Stephanie and Izzy, I want you to fight hard as you can. Lots of confidence. Lots of technique. Everything you got in the ring. Leave it all in the ring.
Hit them more than they hit you, okay? You guys can win. You guys don't win, I'm done.
There's no greater support than their family.
Okay. Can no one come in this house?
San Antonio is a beautiful city with its famous Riverwalk. The National PAL boxing event will be held here today. Talented boxers from around the country have come to compete. The Han siblings, who have participated in various competitions from their junior days, are welcomed wherever they go. They might be opponents in the ring, but outside the ring, they're all great friends.
It's so good to
How you doing? How you doing?
I missed you. I'm here. It's like a family reunion because I only see them in boxing tournaments, and but it's sometimes a little bit overwhelming because everybody's here at one time. So you're trying not to miss people, and you're not trying to. I don't know. I'm just going crazy.
She's been around a long time. Actually, one of the best competitors in women's division before she decided just to coach. So now she's becoming an awesome coach. So brothers and sisters have been in it for a while. So you know, what can you say? They're definitely on top of the heap. They're going to do great things in the amateurs, whether amateur or pro. They're going to do good things. So.
And she recorded my fights, and she, her and her family's always positive. She gave me encouraging words, and I just see the way she takes care of her family, her brothers, her sisters, and it's very inspiring. Like, she's like a big sister, being as though she represents on the first women's national team, and she's just like a big sister to me, and I can always talk to her about anything.
All of the participants and talented athletes are ultimately competing for the Olympic gold. They're all outstanding and competitive boxers.
Come on,
This is the first qualifying tournament for the 2011 U.S. Olympic trials under the auspices of USA Boxing. This is the group member tournament from the National Police Athletic League. The winners of the elite male divisions, the 11 weight classes, will all qualify for the U.S. Olympic trials.
Israel, who isn't in his best condition today, will be participating.
Good. Junior pop him. And Izzy's never been seriously injured in a fight. All his previous injuries were not because of fighting; they were because of his hip bone. And even when they shove him, he's not in pain. He just can't move. And now that's no longer a problem. So I'm not worried about that at all.
A fighter is always alone once they enter the ring. It's an unpredictable fight against oneself. All Jennifer can do now is to cheer on her brother.
Right in front of
Over here, Izzy.
The time has come. As long as he can fight as well as he did in training, there will be no regrets.
Over here.
The other fighter already knows Israel's weak points due to his surgery. With his weaknesses out in the open, it won't be an easy fight for him.
Okay. Don't beat up the ring.
In the red corner, Stafford Wedderburn. In the blue corner, Israel Han.
Okay, good luck. God bless. Back to your corner now.
His opponent has the upper hand from the start.
Jabs, Izzy.
Israel's counterattack is just as strong.
Body, Izzy. There you go. There you go. Nice. If he pushes, move to the side, Izzy.
Walk him down. Combinations, Izzy.
Hands up high. There you go. Nice, Izzy, again.
More hooks, Izzy.
Israel did well in the first round, but it is more difficult for him to move backwards because of his hip injury. Because of this, it's not easy for him to seize the opportunity to attack.
You need to walk him down more. Okay, so start with jab fake, and then your movement, and then land hard combinations. Hard punches, they're counting hard punches. Hands up high.
Israel gets his concentration together once again.
Let's go, Izzy. Aim for his chest, not his face. Aim for his chin, though. Nice.
Throw those rights,
Body,
Izzy. Throw those rights.
Izzy, push it, okay? There you go, Izzy. Nice shot. Body. Again.
Israel has already hit his limit, but he hears his sisters cheering him on and gathers his strength together.
Nice.
Israel and his whole family have gone through endless sweat and tears to get to where they are now, and he can't give up, no matter how tough the situation.
Izzy, too wide. Good. Shorter punches, Izzy. There you go. Good. If he pushes, move to the side. Nice. Push it, Izzy. Body, Izzy.
Winner by points. In the red corner, Stafford Wedderburn.
Izzy did good. I thought he scored very well. You know, they don't count the pity pat punches, and Izzy was landing clean. Sometimes a little bit too wide, but Izzy did good.
The 5 Han siblings might someday compete against each other for the top spot, but they were able to make it this far thanks to their amazing family. They're champions who love and support each other, the Han family.
We definitely have passion for the sport of boxing. It's something that we do every day. We train hard every day in it. We compete in it every year. Our goal for my sisters and my younger brother are the Olympics, obviously. Me and AB, as professional boxers, we want to be world champions. And in the future, I know they're realistic goals. We just have to keep training hard and persevering. We will be champions.